Hello and welcome to today's Daily Trade Watch video brought to you by the Live Trade Room. Now today is Friday the 5th of July. So just before we get into this short video, just to let you know for all of our traders that we are having a week off from next Monday the 8th of July to Tuesday the 16th of July. So do feel free to email us if you do need to while we're away. We are on our emails. We'll be postponing these short videos and all of our live trade rooms just for 1 week and back, like I said, on Tuesday, the 16th of July. Okay, so if we can start as we always do with our risk warning, please take a brief moment to familiarize yourself with our risk warning currently up on screen. We'll get straight in to discuss some high probability trading opportunities that we'll be looking at for the day ahead. Now, today is going to be an interesting day for these markets because I'm going to start slightly differently to what we would normally do, but the markets are really focusing on one major news event at 1:30 p.m. today, Friday the 5th of July, and it's called non-farm payroll. We're expecting a healthy jobs number of 164,000 jobs, and we do want to see, we are at pretty much at full employment really in the US. And last time we had a really significant miss. So it was expected to see 177,000 jobs, and we actually saw 75. So employment is one of the indicators that the Fed look at in terms of their approach to interest rates. And we now know that the Fed themselves are adopting more of a dovish view with the expectation for rates to start decreasing this year. So this figure is going to play into it quite nicely. So is the average hourly earnings, a slight increase on that, but you can see kind of the average expectation compared to the reality, and we've missed it the last three non-farm payroll events. So all of these things pay. Obviously, if wage growth is on the up, people have more money in their pockets, and therefore they can spend more, which is then more positive for the US dollar and also the US economy. So with all of this in mind, we don't really have a trade as such, but we're looking broadly at, I suppose, a number of correlated trades. So the first one is looking at the dollar. If we have a positive news event for the US dollar, one potential opportunity could be to sell the euro dollar below the 12.68. If it's very negative for the US dollar, you could look at this little pullback here and get into this market above the 12.94. So we've actually got a market that could really end up moving in both ways. Be careful not to get chopped up in the trade. We're only looking to get we're only going to look to engage with those markets if we're trading above that level or below. Same situation really for the gold. We've got a double top sitting up here. It's kind of lending itself short term to selling off a little bit. So again, same situation. If the dollar starts to strengthen, we might see this market come off a little bit. It could give us a good opportunity to start pushing the price of gold a little bit to the downside. The same true as to the upside. If the US dollar starts to sell off, we could start seeing these prices be pushing up to and even breaking the 14.39. So we kind of need to be a little bit flexible and keep our eyes on these markets as the news is unfolding, and then maybe look to position ourselves if we can get a good opportunity in. So the S&P, we're trading at these all-time highs. It's going to be interesting to see the non-farm payroll tomorrow. And therefore see what's going to happen to these markets. Are we going to get a rejection of these highs and start seeing some selling creep in if the markets don't like the NFP news event, or will we start seeing some acceleration? We're now very nicely cruising towards the 3,000 level. In fact, we hit a high of 3,000.7 today, so that's the first time this market has ever hit that particular level. And medium term, we're anticipating these prices to actually continue further to the upside. There's very little major reason for it not to. Okay, so as things currently stand, of course, if the fundamentals change, then the reality of these markets and they can become very, very quickly. So do bear that in mind. So a slightly unusual daily Trade Watch video this evening. Feel free to connect with us through our social media channels currently up on the screen. And if you are genuinely interested in learning how to trade the financial markets, do go to our website, www.thelivetraderoom.com. And there's a variety of membership options there available for you for as little as $19.99 US per calendar month to join our live trade rooms and interact with our traders and our professional traders as well. So all of that is there for you. So all that's left for me to do now is to thank you very much for joining us as always. Do bear in mind, we are away all of next week, back on Tuesday, the 16th of July. So have a great week off, and we look forward to seeing you when we come back. So from everyone here at the Live Trade Room, take care. We'll speak soon. Bye for now.